Gene Gowan with the Chatham Journal. Look, I'm at Northwood tonight. They got the championship game for the conference, and it's all Chatham County. But something special, and there's Craig, the man who actually picked up the meat this morning from O'Quinn's. And the chef here is making up smash burgers. And my question is, what's the difference between a smash burger and a regular burger?
Well, in my opinion, they stay juicier.
Is there any...
I mean, if you've had a Five Guys burger, that's a classic kind of smash burger.
Right.
And even, you know, to date myself, if you go like Crystal Burger or White Castle Burger, those are like miniature smash burgers.
Right.
No matter,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, but they stay juicier. Like a thicker burger, when you cook it, it can dry out.
All right. Now, is there a special technique to cooking a smash burger?
Are you filming?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You want to do one right now?
Yeah, let's do that one right now.
So this is the 4-ounce patty.
Okay.
Of the beef we got from the local butcher there.
All right, so you just start it with it balled up.
Okay. Up, and then a piece of parchment paper between some sort of apparatus to smash it.
Now, is there a secret as to how? Oh, you pretty much just thin it out as much as possible.
Flat. Some places go super thin where you've got to use like a, you have to literally scrape it off.
All right. So you don't get like medium rare or rare smash burgers.
That's not the point. You just want to cook it. Cook it till it's done, but it keeps, because it cooks in its juices as well. That kind of adds to the flavor.
All right. Do you smash only one time, or do you smash multiple times?
It's smashed, and you flip it, and then you cheese it, and then it's done.
And when do you know when to flip it?
You'll start to see sometimes if you smash it far enough down, you'll actually see holes. See, like there's a hole right there.
Okay.
And you'll start to kind of see the crust. You'll start to see it get a little bit of the crust. I just fired this grill up, so it's not quite as hot as it could be. So because they cook super quick when the grill's super hot.
Does it kind of caramelize? Is that what happens?
You get a little bit more. I mean, in cooking terms, the Maillard reaction, which is the caramelization of the proteins on the outside of the beef.
The Maillard reaction. Holy cow! Look at this. This isn't even. This is sports, and we're learning some science out here. No, it's okay. The Maillard. It sounds like something out of an episode of Star Trek, and Captain Kirk needs your help with the Maillard effort. Kobayashi Karu or whatever.
That's what, you know, that's the nice sear, that's the crust, you know, so.
And it just sizzles away. Do you have to oil up the surface or anything, or you just?
I mean, a little bit. If there's the right fat content in the ground beef,
okay,
it kind of makes its own oil as it cooks.
And
this is 80-20 chunk.
Is that kind of pretty much the best?
Nice mix. I mean, you can get fancier, and some people do their own custom blends, and they'll take different pieces of the cow and make a blend. But typical things that you buy at the grocery store will be an 80-20.
Okay.
And you want the 20. You don't want a 90. You know.
Yeah, because it's
you
just
lean.
Right.
It's not good for smash.
So lean is not good for smash.
It'll smash way out, but then it sticks because there's no fat.
Right. So if you're let's say you're making that burger for yourself, you want 80-20.
Yeah.
And you want to get it nice and cooked up. We're going to watch this whole process here, folks. You mentioned White Castle. Where was the last place you had a White Castle burger?
Yeah, years ago in my teens, when I lived in Louisville, Kentucky, which is kind of where they're from. But I grew up in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay.
So we had Crystal Burgers, which is kind of, I mean,
well, they have one up towards Burlington, though. I don't know if they're still open.
They're the same, you know. And they call those sliders because, I mean, you can eat about.
Yeah, a whole bunch.
Amount of it,
yeah. Yeah, exactly. How many burgers do you have today? Oh, a dozen, but they were Crystal burgers.
Yeah, they were Crystal.
Now, which of those do you prefer, White Castle or Crystal burgers?
Just because, I mean,
that's what you grew up on?
Yeah.
Well, see, I was the other way around. I had a White Castle at first, and then I had Crystal burgers once I moved down south.
Yeah.
So, what's the biggest thing that puts a smile on your face when you're cooking something?
Sharing it with other people.
And how'd you get to become a chef?
Years of time. It's going to be a little fatty.
All right, so we got that nice brown along the edge.
Along the edge. It could be a little bit darker. Like I said, the grill's not quite as hot as it could be, but
all right.
We're just getting going.
And you mentioned those little holes, and you got those little holes in there.
Little holes.
And what do you like on your smash burger?
I like mine with a little bit of caramelized onions, and you can make what we call like a boom boom sauce or a comeback sauce, which is usually like a sweet chili, mayonnaise.
So you're talking my language now.
Mix all this stuff together.
And that's pretty, I was going to say, it's simple, but it's good, isn't it?
That's the way it should be.
And is this your helper today?
It is my helper.
Do you love smash burgers? Yeah, there you
Likes
go.
them without cheese, though,
Oh, without cheese?
right? Or with cheese? Without cheese.
All right, Chef, thank you very much. He's helping out today at Northwood, helping out the boosters. And this is the first time that we've had smash burgers. And I don't know, I've been here a long time. I don't think we've ever served smash burgers at Northwood. But you got to come out, try it, watch the games, and enjoy a smash burger. Look at that. That is beautiful. Right on the burger. Thank you so much.